Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining. Anywho, so I got a lot of responses to my last video. Well, not a lot, but I got quite a few. I got enough. Okay, so I'm gonna try and address everything, the questions and whatnot in little videos. So let's talk about fitness. Stay tuned. So let's talk fitness. Everybody was asking, did you work out? I kind of touched on it in that video, but not really. I tend to work a little bit backwards, and I know I've seen many videos, weight loss videos, where they're like, lose 50 pounds without working out. I get it. That may work, but keep the body moving, because honestly, in my opinion, you're going to get your muscle tone going, you're going to get your blood flowing, and there's so many benefits to working out, feeling good mentally as well. So I have always been moving. Had I not been moving, even in my heaviest days, I would have been 600 pounds. I wouldn't be Faces by Pureness right now. I wouldn't be that go-to makeup artist, that mobile makeup artist, because I would be no longer mobile. All right? So definitely, fitness has always been a part of my life. It just wasn't enough. It wasn't enough, and I wasn't eating the right things, and I wasn't taking it seriously. It wasn't intentional. I would just feel like, oh, I want to lift some weights today. But what I will say is I was always into lifting, and let's go there. I was always into lifting, and that's how I liked my own physique. I like to see bulk on me. And maybe not the most feminine thing for most people, and not everybody is attracted to that look, but everybody to each their own, right? I do like that on myself. I like that physique. So that was something I always worked towards, and whether I was on the thicker, chubby, whatever you want to call it what you may, I was always lifting. I was always, okay, track and field in school. I was not the track star, I was the shot put star, if anyone knows that sport. I was squatting before squatting became a trend. I love to see my legs toned. And of course, even though I hated cardio, I needed to add some of that as well. When I was younger, I was moving around. I was doing transit and whatnot. I started driving. That was it. I don't remember when last I've been on transit. So there wasn't a lot of movement going on in that sense. So that definitely erased some of the cardio that was naturally happening in my day before. I needed to intentionally work some cardio into my day, whether it be walking a little bit further when you park, or all the tricks that you hear. Yeah, I did them, but was it enough? Still no, it wasn't, because I was taking in too many calories. I was taking in too many processed foods. I was junk food. It wasn't gonna work. So yeah, when I started this particular journey within the last 100 pounds, and what really sped up everything was partially the motivation with my workouts, because I knew I was getting steps in. There were no gyms. Everything was locked down, and I needed to get some cardio done. I had, right behind me here, I have some workout stuff right there. I had a treadmill. It was cool, but it was killing the ambiance in my room, so no lie, I took it out. It's in my garage. I just needed to move. I didn't want to be on this machine, like just stepping and running, and just, even though I turned on the music, it would be a little bit better, but I was like, nah. I felt too locked in the box of the treadmill. It just felt restrictive. So I got rid of it, and I ran around the house. I literally ran up the stairs, run up and down the hallway. I run around right here. I'll literally run right here and trip. I have a carpet, and I might trip a couple times, but listen, I'm getting back up, and we're going to keep running. Okay? Don't let anything stop you. So yes, I absolutely love to do steps. But I realized I really wanted to have an idea of what steps I was doing. I would use my cell phone to track steps, but you have to keep it on you so that it can track the steps you're taking. And there were times it was inaccurate. I went ahead and got the Fitbit, and I'm really happy I did, because even till today, I still use the Fitbit for heart rate purposes, and also to figure out what I'm doing and what I'm not doing. There are times it's inaccurate, I will admit, because of driving and I'm on the road and stopping and going and things like that. But I still have an idea of what I've done for the day. And when I started, Everyone wants to know when you started, what were you doing? Because most people might be at their starting point. I didn't do a lot. I really was so happy when I got 100 steps the first time. And this was when I was tracking from my phone. I was like, oh my gosh, I got 100 steps. It sounds like a big number, right? And I'm like, ooh, tomorrow I'm getting 200. I got 250. And I was like, what? Yes. And the award goes to... We are going all the way in, okay? So 250 steps, and I was so proud. No, you couldn't tell me anything, okay? The next day, I got up twice. I got 250 the first time and 275 the next time. I've clocked over 500 at this point. I was like, oh my gosh, could I get 1,000 steps? Like, is that even possible? The next day, I said, I think I can do this 1,000 steps. So I got up, before I did anything, stepped right beside my bed, did 100 steps right there. So after that 100 was done, I was like, I think I could really do 1,000 today. Like, I really think I can do it. So I washed up, brushed my teeth, and I was like, we're going in. I literally put on like a little, t-shirt workout clothes, and I'm like, we're going to do this today. I've got nothing else to do, so I'm going to get up in little bits. I'm not going to like overdo it. I'm not going to hurt myself. I did another 200 steps. And I was like, okay, that's 300 now. Let's go again. And I did another 200. And I was like, let me just keep doing that. So I just kept doing 200s until I got to that last 100 that was left. And I was like, I'm almost at 1,000 steps. Like, I was like, are you kidding me? In like a few days, I had mastered, I am the winner, right? I'm winning. Like, this is the winning season, like right here, right now. And people didn't know when I was hashtagging winning season. They hadn't realized what my little steps were, what my little celebrations were. I just kept saying winning season. I was winning in my career. I was winning with others. But people didn't realize I was actually talking about myself. I was winning. I was finally doing it. I created YouTube video folders of just motivational things that would keep me motivated. I didn't even need them. I have not looked back at that YouTube folder since I made it. I didn't need it. Because I was literally just sitting here like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and it was done. And that's what you need to do. Phone come out the waistband now. I was like, let me see if I've done the 100 steps. Let me see. And I had gone 50 over. Pureness! Blah, 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 blah. That was when I started incorporating the whole heap of dancing and the whole heap of movements, and it just made everything so easy. I had so much fun after that. And I'm going to tell you, I got another couple 100 steps in that day. I don't remember the exact number, but I did actually go even more over because I was like, bad girl is, oh, you mean Pureness winning every time? I said it in set. Hey, can't touch this. I was so hype. I was so hype. I was dancing. I was going on a whole rotted fool. So that was what I was doing. And it was amazing. It was amazing. And ever since then, I kept bringing up the steps. Then I decided to watch a video that was actually talking about steps. Great video. He actually dropped a few nuggets in that video. And the one I took away was, you weren't really going to receive a strong number of calories in, calories out, of course, depending on what you're eating. You weren't going to see the benefits of the calories in, calories out ideal until you're at least hitting 10,000 steps. And that one hit home. I was like, I just celebrated like 1,000 and maybe did a couple extra 100. And I was like, how in the world does somebody get 10,000 steps a day? Like, that seems impossible. Like, I know someone out there relates. I wasn't the only one that felt crazy watching that video. Like, oh my gosh, like 10,000 steps. I remember when I was celebrating 100 steps a couple days ago. Like, what? So, yeah, was like, it was kind of discouraging. So I'm like, do I even bother then? Like, I'm here celebrating the thing. So I had to get out of my head. I honestly had to get out of my head very, very quickly, chime back in and be like, it's okay. Maybe you'll get to the 10,000 steps, but if not, don't stop. Still get to maybe 2,000 tomorrow or within the week or whatever. And I did do that. I did keep climbing up. And of course, it was still ringing in the back of my head that 10,000 might be the number that I want to put my goal mind to. It took me about 3 weeks. I want to say give or take a few days. About 3 weeks and I was at 8,000 steps. I didn't think I could get past that, but sometimes I would be done at the end of the night and it would be like midnight. You know, just to clock in the last couple hundreds, I'd be kind of like this, you know, like I want to clock it in. I'm like, really? Is that really effective? Just the last minute, you're just, oh, let me try and get at least 8,000 each day. And to be honest, at 8,000, don't quote me, but at 8,000, I was really optimizing my calories in and calories out. I hadn't hit the 10,000 yet, based on the Fitbit. So does that debunk that thought? No, not necessarily. I'm sure 10,000 is better, right? I was doing really well at 8,000 and I actually stuck there for a little bit. I think 2-3 months I stuck there at the 8,000. It was high intensity, but I would stop before I was dying. So it would get to that point, bring it down, get to that point, bring it down. And I was able to get my body fueled that way and it really worked. And the more I did that, now I can just throw that in randomly. Like I know exactly how it works for my body and I like doing it. Now I don't hate cardio anymore. Amazing. I spent a majority of my life hating cardio. Now I don't hate it anymore. I can't say it's my favorite thing to do on the face of the earth, but I actually do enjoy some of my cardio moments, especially now that I've incorporated dancing. I incorporated what I like to do, what I'm naturally always doing. I love the way it has worked. I love the way it's fit into my lifestyle and I haven't had to make major sacrifices for it. Okay, let's be real. To get 8,000 steps into your day, what do you need? If you're consistently stepping on the spot and this were your pace, you could easily get it in 30 to 40 minutes. Now, again, when you start, you might just be at the 100 steps. Don't beat yourself up. Do it. Do the 100 steps. Because when I thought it was impossible to do 1,000, I went over. And when I thought it was impossible to do 10,000, I was doing 8 and still benefiting. When I got to 10,000, the few months later, it was easy. And not only was I jumping from 8,000 to 10,000, I actually went straight to 15,000. And now I'm at 20,000 steps a day. Can it be done? Absolutely. Can it be missed sometimes? For sure. I'm on the road a lot. For sure. But am I stepping while I'm doing my client? Am I stepping while I'm around my clients? Absolutely. Am I stepping while I'm waiting for clients? Absolutely. Am I stepping while I'm on break? Absolutely. Am I making sure that all of my time is filled with taking care of my body and putting myself first? Absolutely. There'd be no other way. Am I obsessed? No. I just care about my health and I want to have longevity. I want to be here for those I love, and that includes me. So, with that said, fitness? Yes. Does it have to be hard? No. Do you have to die every time? I don't think so. Did I break a sweat a couple times? Absolutely. Did I have fun? 100%. So please, get up, get moving, no matter how little it is. And if you want more information on this, make sure you reach out to me on all my socials. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and I will be coming to you guys with more information. And let me know if you want the actual physical fitness video. You might see some randomness because I'm very random. It just Lego. And then I'll be stepping like little angel. But definitely stay tuned for more. And I look forward to seeing you guys and hearing from you guys about your journeys. See you then.